What is up, man? Happy Tuesday to y'all. I be forgetting what day it is, cause you know it's the middle of the week, start of the week. Happy Tuesday to y'all, man. Excuse me. Had a smooth debonair Monday. Now we on to the Tuesday, man. Finna have a smooth Tuesday. Welcome to the night live chat, man. With your boy YS, man. I gotta do this spiel every time. You know, it's kind of where I interact with the chat, man. Talk to them, look at their jokes, laugh at their jokes. Shout out to Golden Gal, the first person in the building. What's up, Golden Gal? She said she love me. Love you too, Golden Gal. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you joined the live, man. Hopefully you having a good Tuesday night. Thanks for joining the live. You know, it's always great to have Golden Gal in this junk. You heard? How was your day today? How was your day? What'd you do? What'd you do, Golden Gal? What'd you do today? Did you have a smooth yesterday, not today, yesterday. How was your day yesterday? You feel me? You had a smooth Monday. You know, Monday is usually different for everybody for real. Like some people Monday is usually shaky. You know, some people Monday they just cruise through the week. You heard? You said TV and movie. What kind of movie? Tell me a good movie to watch, man. You know, I be on Netflix. I don't be finding nothing on Netflix. Every now and then I find like a hidden gem, but I gotta really be looking. You feel me? I miss when you can get on Netflix and it was like decent shows. Netflix might be trying to compete with Tubi. You know what I mean? My day was smooth though, man. Everything was cool. Shout out to Richard Wilkins, man. He said every day is good if your heart and mind are ain't right. That's facts, bro. Thank you, Richard Wilkins, man. And that's a key point, a key segment for me to segue into a dialogue. Nah, you said Oakland movies, Oakland, California movies, like hood movies, but you know, a lot of people tend to have bad days because they're not happy inside, bro. You know, a lot of the times it might be something small, something minor that happens that ruins their whole day. You know what I mean? But as a person with a strong heart, strong mind, good heart, good mind, aligned with God, bro, like you don't really have a lot of bad days, man. You feel me? No cap. And when I was younger, bro, I used to have like the best days, bro. I used to have anything happen in my day, bro. What's up, Nor? I'm talking about. I think about finding money. I find money. You heard? You said Oakland movies. Yes. What's up, May Chandel? You said what's going on. She said this. And you have a question, May Chandel. Yeah, but when I was younger, man, I used to have the best days, man. Even as an older person, I had good days, great days. You feel me? But I don't let one situation just destroy the whole day. It's just a moment. You heard? She said, "Nice mask." Thank you, May Chan. Cheeseburger. Thank you, Cheeseburger. What's your question, man? You didn't even drop the question, but Richard Wilkins, man, you really on the money, man. I like the way you be thinking all the time and what you be spilling, man. You know, I personally feel like you should be a mentor on YouTube in the sense of leading a certain community. You feel what I mean? You know what I mean? You be saying some ill things, you heard? Ill as in the best way. They like, man, what y'all want here? I'm like, man, I think it's that new Richard Wilkins full press play. You feel me? But nah, you should really consider that, bruh. He said, low key, I first heard that from an NYC dog vendor. Nah, fool. I was thinking you on your what's a good philosopher like, I don't know, John Locke. I'm thinking on your John Locke, man. You feel me? Philosopher at his finest. But now I like that though, man. But besides that though, you say a lot of good things though, bro. Really, I'm being honest with you. I'm being thorough. Just you say a lot of good things. I remember you the one who kind of showed me how to use the Discord, but you very like resourceful and knowledge, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you resourceful and knowledge, gang. That's something that I feel like you should use to lead a group of people, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know how serious you take your YouTube or whatsoever, but After today, take it serious, bro. Yeah, you could be a good mentor for a lot of kids out there. He said, take that shit off. Are you grown? I think he meant to say SHIT. Nah, I just put the word he meant right there. You typing too fast. You feel me? Everybody be mad when I got the mask on. I don't know why they be so mad, man. What if the mask? I like the mask. What? I can't like the mask, bro? Y'all can't like me. Allow me to like what I like, brother. Yo, Dave Jazzy, what's up, man? DXP Jazzy, man, what's the word? You gotta allow me to like the mask, man. You can't be mad that I'm. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. What's your name? Hello, NQ1GN. You might be a little salty that you ain't got a fire ski, but check this out. You ain't gotta be like that though. If you want to get a fire ski, all you gotta do is click the link in the bio. For real, you know what I mean? You get the skis for the dollar. You know what I mean? Can I hold a dollar? He's like, let him drip, bro. Andrew Rice, man. Hey, yo, skis in the bio, man. Everybody go get a ski, man. Y'all all gotta have skis, man. He said, I got one. You ain't got these type of skis, man. These the we could go to Afghanistan right now. I could take this off. We go Afghanistan. You put me in a hunting fit. He said, I only wear it when I'm doing block wars. What's block wars, bro? What's that? Like you be doing construction work or something? You said that like we work with you, fool. You know what I mean? But nah, though, you gotta get one of these, man. It's different types, though. You ain't gotta get the exact one I got. You get you the submarine junk, sub Mediterranean junk. You know what I mean? You can get you the foresty junk. You can get you the hey yo Scoob. That's your mom right there. I told your mom come give me a massage, bro. Let me get a massage from Mom Dukes, man. Scooby. I ain't gonna lie. I used to play with a dude named Scoob. He was really good. He was like 5'3". He had the heart of a lion. His name was Scooby. He said, watch the Handar 2 in theaters peak. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know what movie is in theater right now besides the hee hee. You feel me? Don't stop. Come on. Till you get it on. Come on. Bro, that Michael Jackson premiere had everyone going dumb. Stupid. That's all. That's all. It's like the only movie I know. He said Bollywood super. Now some Bollywood movies be hitting though, man. Don't do Bollywood, Mr. Wilkins. He said, bruh, LeBron sucks though. LeBron trying to get that last championship for his retirement. Y'all think he got it? Y'all think he gonna do it? Y'all think he got what it takes? Yeah, Kobe is better, man. I'm a Kobe fan, fool. That's why I'm a Lakers fan, man. You gotta understand who really carried LA for years and years and years on their back. I went to the stadium and I saw the Kobe statue. You know what I mean? I took a picture next to the Kobe statue. They got Kobe, Wilt, Kareem, a few other people on like the right side, and they got like the Sports Center guy in the middle. I took a picture with him, put my arm around him like he was interviewing me. Like, yeah, man. You know, it was all about team basketball tonight. You know, we really had to lock in on defense. I feel like in the second quarter, we really took over the boards as far as the offensive rebounds. That opened up the transition, and my teammates was feeding me the ball. Nah. You feel me? Yeah, like I did a whole press conference out there. I went out there to Cali Dolly, so I had random people taking my photos because there was other people out there taking pictures. So I'm like, yo, take my picture with bro. Take my picture with Kobe. You know what I mean? Because the Sports Center building is literally in front of some cribs, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? He said, I'm finding the bussins. Yo, Heron Dragon, what you talking about, bro? You finding the bussins? He said Bugs Bunny was the best hooper of all time. Clearly, I ain't see Space now. Bugs Bunny was going dumb. Space Jam, one of my favorite movies, but somebody stole it, bro. I had the DVD. You know what I mean? This man say throw it in the circle, man. You gotta go to the strip club, Brody. That's where they do that at, man. Y'all boys need to get on them apps, man. Y'all boys be freaked out. Freaky youths. Youths are freaky, man. You know what I mean? But nah, Space Jam is lit though, Richard Wilkins. I grew up on Looney Tunes, bro. Like, one of my favorite characters was Taz. Taz is black. They just come mess everything up and leave. You feel me? My boy said my kids are hungry. Come on, man. Ain't no kids. None of that right now, man. We gotta establish ourselves. That's one thing y'all gotta understand about having kids, man. You gotta make sure you got some bread, bro. It's a lot of people that have kids and they struggle. You feel me? And you kind of mess up the kids. You feel me? But get your stuff together, man. If you have kid, mature. Get on your stuff. Most kids spending too much time with granny and grandma, you know, because you know the parents went on their stuff. You feel me? So when you talk about having kids, you gotta have money, bro. Y'all think what having kids is what? What that do to you? Like that just what? That just makes your life 20 times better, huh? You guys are silly, fool. He said, I heard you was being people uncle. My family doesn't love me. My daddy don't care, man. That's crazy though, man. You feel me? At the end of the day, I'm a kid whisperer, man. The kids love YS, bro. I used to work this paraprofession job, fool. It was like after school. I was like after school, like gym instruction. I ain't gonna lie, they was hating on me at first, you feel me? I'm coming in like this. No different swag. I ain't had the Scully on, obviously. You feel me? I'm working with youngsters, but I don't even know how I got this job, bro. A lot of the jobs on Indeed, I would just see them and I'm like, this sound cool. Let me apply. And I just felt like, yo, I could get any job. You feel me? But once you got that mentality, it's like, it's all about the interview. So the Asian dude called me. He like, yeah, we want you to work with Next Gen Sports. That's what the program was called or something. So I'm like, yo, what's that? He's like, yeah, you just supervise like gymnasium, you know, elementary, da 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 da. So I'm like, I heard back. So I ain't gonna lie. First day, I had to go pick up the equipment. They had like air hockey and stuff like that, hula hoops, stuff the kids were like dodgeball. So I had to go get them from the classroom. So I'm going into school for the first day. So they younger kids, they just rock with me. So I come through here like, man, what's up? Hey. But I don't even know these kids. These not the kids. I'm just walking through the school. So when I get to school, like all the kids ready, they just turn. So some of them got to come in groups. So we go in there. They like, I'm like, what's up, y'all? I'm y'all new after school next gen sports teacher. You know, they're like, yeah, like, what do you have planned? So I had some games planned. I remember they used to play hockey, bro. They used to really get into the hockey, fool. I'm not gonna lie. They be trying to smash each other. These kids was in like fourth grade. Some of them was in third grade. So the youngest probably was like third grade. Some was fifth grade, you know, and they just had a blast, bro. But then the teachers would be hating on me, bro. As we in there, the kids having fun, they coming walking in there and shit. And I'm looking like, get y'all old asses out of here, bro. Like, I'm not here for y'all game. But I don't know, they just on some supervisory shit or whatever. But I told the agent though, I'm like, yo, give me like a girl to work with me, bro. You feel me? So the way the world works, bro, he found this girl that I went to school with, bro. But she used to have a crush on me, and I used to kind of talk to her, but we never linked or really got serious or did nothing. So I'm working with Shorty, and she kind of low key trying to undermine me because the kids know me first. They know YS, bro. I'm talking about. I'm going to 3 different schools every week, meeting with these young jits. You feel me? Turning them up, playing games. Then I let them just free ball, do their thing. You feel me? Then they parents come get them. I'm meeting their parents. You know what I mean? So when the shorty come work with me, she just want to be like the CEO. So like I ain't somebody that's gonna hate. So I'm gonna let you be the CEO, bro. Go ahead. That's your thing. You want to do it. So you want to plan all the activities. I'm like, for sure, man. Rock out. So it get to the point where you so controlling. You want to pick who's on whose teams. So kids don't be going for that. So you want to pick teams like, oh, you're on my team, you're on my team, you're on my team. The kids like, nah, we on YS team. So I'm like, nah. Some of y'all gotta be on her team. You feel me? But I'm just looking at her like, man, you trying to win the kids over, shorty? Like you don't gotta do that. You feel me? If they rock with you, they gonna rock with you. But I remember they brought this little kid named dang, I forgot, it was this white boy that was getting in trouble. He was trying to be hood, but he was good at basketball, right? So one of the teachers was like, he was probably like way older than kids, probably finna go to like sixth grade. So the first day he come in, he acting all extra cool. But bro, I got like six brothers, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't gonna pick you up, I ain't gonna put you down, brother. What that mean is like if you feel like you just a superstar too cool to talk, it's gonna be quiet. If you don't feel like you a superstar, you ready to talk, then we can talk. So he come in, he just sitting there like he just the stuff. His name was like Cruz. But you could tell he was kind of spoiled a little bit. So he just sitting there looking at me. So I had the little youngins playing basketball and all that. So he like, man, I take all of them versus me. But he ain't like he finna go to like the sixth grade. The youngins is like fourth, third graders. But I ain't gonna lie, the little Mexican boy was tough. He playing the ultimate defense. You feel me? He tried damn near tackle Cruz, the Cruz leg and all of this. So he started to like open up a little bit. You know what I mean? But I ain't crowd him. But then he like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired of playing with the kids. I want to play you. So I'm like, man, you're not really ready yet, bro. You're not ready. He like, I'm ready, bro. Like, you don't understand. I'm like, but I might play you if you stop getting in trouble. He like, how you know? I'm like, your teacher told me. That's why she got you here with me after school. She like, yeah, but it just be silly stuff. I'm like, yeah, but you can't be getting in trouble, bro. So he like, so if I stop getting in trouble, you'll play me one-on-one? I'm like, maybe. Because everybody that hoop, youngins, they always want to play an older person. I always like that youngin too. So I'm like, I bet. I'm going to bring my little brother. So my little brother, he playing on the basketball team at this point. He damn near like, he like a 11th grader. So Cruz think I'm cool, but I know he gonna think my little brother cooler because he closer to his age. You know what I mean? So my brother show up. He got his team gear on. You feel me? I'm like, yeah, come with me to this after school stuff, man. He like, man, you sure? I'm like, yeah, bro, you gonna have fun. He's like, all right. So he come. So Cruz meet him. His eye light up. He like, you play basketball for varsity? He talking to him. He's like, oh yeah, you start JV. He just geeking. So I'm like, all right. Let's do this. You and my brother on teams, and y'all pick some of the legits, and y'all go against me and some of the legits. So I can show Cruz how good I am. You get my brother in your squad. So I was busting them boys, but my brother was doing his things. But Cruz like, man, I see why you said I wasn't ready. I'm like, yeah, you gotta beat him first. You feel me? Once you beat him, then you can play me. But it was a cool job, bro. It was seasonal though. So after school, it was over. You know what I mean? But the kids really rocked with me, man, and it was one of the funnest jobs ever, bro. I ain't really had to really try hard, like what I noticed a lot of the teachers would be hating because they never got the same love, bro. You feel me? I was just a random person because the last teacher, I guess, I don't know, he quit or whatever. But I was a random person they just was showing love to. You feel me? But kids keep it a being. They don't pick and choose, bro. If you not somebody they rocking with, they not really gonna rock with you. If they rocking with you, they gonna rock with you all the way, But that was one of the best gigs, man. So when it come to like being a father and all that, I'm not worried about that fool. I got 6 siblings, bro. I took care like I would say a majority of all my siblings, bro, at some point. You feel me? Helping my brothers mature. I got 4 brothers. You feel what I'm saying? I had to help all of them mature into better people in life. Sometimes from a distance, bro. I ain't even in the same state with these boys. I'm calling these boys, telling them do this, do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? And these are things they can never forget. Like, yo, my big bro, I was 22 doing all this. 22 being like a dad dang there, you heard? Really, really being like a dad. I remember when I first met my little brother, he was sore. You know what I'm saying? When I say he was sore, he lived with my mom, you heard? So I got brothers on my dad's side, my mom's side. My brother on my dad's side, I'm on him all day. He'll tell you he'll say I'm annoying, but when he get older, he'll get it. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell him like, yo, bro, as a man, you gotta be on top of your stuff because it's not too many people that's gonna have your back for real. You know, when you get older, you gotta be on your stuff as a man, bro. And this is what I see our pops do. He don't complain. He work 2 jobs. He still go to the gym. He still wake up at 6 in the morning, go to work. You feel me? Like it's go to his part-time gig, take care of the crib. Like this is official. So this what I'm used to seeing. So I'm always on him. So he never really liked that much because it's intense. But it's like you got a big bro, your big bro gotta be on you so you don't make mistakes. But everything I did, he know it put him in the best position. You know what I mean? Because he'd tell me like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm way ahead of a lot of my friends. It's because you got a big bro like this. Now, my brother on my mom's side, I didn't grow up with him, but I met him at a prime age of being a teenager. So the first time I went to visit my mom, you know, she had this boyfriend, bro. It's my first time seeing my mom, fool. I'm like 16. I take the Greyhound by myself to go all the way there. And I ain't gonna lie, at 16, you couldn't even ride the Greyhound, you heard? But I had this lady that was going to like Kentucky, fool. So my OG chopped it up with her, like, yo, my son, your son for the trip, you heard? She had like 3 boys, so I'm with they mom and them. all all the way to Kentucky, fool. And we get to Kentucky, you know, she kind of gave me a hug, like, okay, baby, you know, you on your own, but this where you gotta go. I'm like, all right, bet. So I remember pulling up Mom Duke, seeing Mom Duke for like the first time in forever, for real. It's like I ain't really know us or whatever, but you know, she had my younger brother and then 2 twin brothers. So 3 boys. So this their first time meeting their big bro. My little bro probably like 8 or 9 at the time. So when you stay with your mom, bro, you gotta do is cry and you get a lot of stuff, bro. So a lot of dudes be whiners and complainers, low key that be with their mom, unless they mom super sturdy, fam. She foot down, da da da, you know. But most of the time you could get your way with your mom, bro. You feel me? So I'm there, you know, I'm 16. I'm with my pops, bro. Ain't no really crying, complaining. I'm grinding where I'm from, for real. Like, so little bro gotta shape up a little bit. So I remember my mom had a boyfriend, you know, your mom boyfriend always gonna try to impress you because you the oldest son, but I ain't gonna lie, I don't like none of that type shit, bro. When you try and impress me, I'm gonna let you do that, but I ain't impressed, bro. I'm really looking at you like, why you want me like you so bad? Like just be normal. So he like, yeah, man, you like music, dude. I'm like, yeah, I listen to a little music, bro. But you gotta keep in mind, bro, I don't really know my mind like that. I don't know this man either, so I ain't really talking much. So he like, here's a CD player, man, da 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 da. I'm like, all right. So I learned one thing growing up. When somebody give you a gift, even if you don't want the gift, you take it not to make them feel bad, but you can always toss it, bro. You know what I mean? So I get the CD player. I'm listening to the CD player. I remember I had like a little Walkman. It was like an MP3 to plug in, like the little small USB MP3 players. If y'all remember, bro. Before like iPhones, it was like the little, it looked like a USB. You feel me? You could put songs on there. So I had that with the earphones. So once I get the CD player, I'm listening to the CD player. My little brother get the crying for the CD player. So I'm like, nah, you can't have this, fool. So my mom come from upstairs like, what's going on? So I'm like, man, he crying for the CD player. She like, just give it to him. I'm like, nah, I'm not giving it to him. Because I already know what type of time you be on. So I'm like, nah, I'm not giving it to him. I'm like, you want to listen to this? Take the Walkman that I had, go upstairs and listen to that. But you're not going to be crying right here. So he took the little USB and went upstairs. He was listening to that. And he came back down. He wasn't crying. But then he understood, like, okay, this is how it's supposed to be. Now, he ended up moving with me. When he moved with me, that's when it was more hands-on. But when he went back refined, bro. He went back more manly. You know what I mean? Because my mind was doing a lot of this. You feel me? But I done been a part of a lot of my sisters' life too. You know, my sisters just don't like me, man, because I don't rock with they guys. You feel me? So they be wanting me just accept these guys. And it's like, yo, I can't do it. Feel me? But that's the only thing. You feel me? He said, what you smoking on, man? I was smoking on some good herb, but yeah, man, people like gotta understand, like having kids is a big responsibility, bro. You just don't do it just to say you got a kid, bro. It's a lot of people that are not in their kids' lives, bro. They just drop them off to a family member, dog. It's a lot of people that have kids and they still trying to live a younger life. It's a lot of people that don't even see their kids, don't even call them until they probably become something. So don't just hang on to the thought of saying you got kids if you're not prepared to take care of them. You feel me? You just messing up their life. You know, but I know how much it takes to raise a kid. For I don't take care of my siblings, fool. Waking up, making food for them every morning. You know what I mean? Picking out their clothes, walking up to the bus stop. Damn near dad. If I had to pick up my sister from school like 3 times a week, really, like it don't matter what I got planned. I got to have a shorty at the crib. If it's 2:10, I got to dip. He said a chair talking, bro, now for sure. But it's a lot of responsibility. I gotta look at it at not just like a championship thing. You know, it's a big responsibility, bro. So if you're not prepared, you gotta be prepared, or it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, man. He said Hornets beat the crap out of the Lakers. Man, I ain't really been watching a lot of basketball, man. I feel like I don't know, for some reason basketball, the highlights are more interesting than the games. Well, do y'all agree with me or am I tripping? Especially NBA, bro. I like the highlights more than the games, bro. Y'all don't think so? Letty said I'm tweaking. How am I tweaking? They said Hornets versus the Heat playing. Yo, Alex Poso, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Usain Bolt, stop playing. Yo, Senior Squeaky, man. I don't look for nothing in a man, bro. I look for a man to be a man and not to bother me unless we're doing business. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's what I look for. Yeah, I'm looking for more in women. I ain't looking for nothing in men. They say, yo, it's been a while. What's up, B Kings? He said, cuz your fit is too dang cool. Bro, I don't even be dripped out. Y'all be gassing me. Boy, be acting like I got that stuff on. Yo, Tav Bio, what's up, yo? Tav G Bio. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been following basketball though, man. I know LeBron was playing the Houston Rockets, bro. So I don't know what y'all say Hornets. I know LeBron was playing KD and them boys, man. That boy Bronny been going dumb. Yo, Poutine, I think you on the wrong channel, man. This the God channel, you heard? Yo, where these cats coming from, fool? No way. He said Khan is the best. Who's Khan, bro? Yo, what? He said paranormal black activity. Nah, that was actually funny though. You should say nah, never mind. I was gonna try to remix that. No, poutine, bro. Poetic 10 or whatever your name is. You need to go to one of them clubs and satisfy your appetite, buddy, because this is not the table for you, gang. You don't eat here. You do not eat here, brother. Go to one of them clubs and satisfy your appetite, gang. That's like the smoothest way possible. I can say that. You know, it's dinners out there for you, man. Go get you some of them dinners, B. He said, bro, I'm outside the block. Come meet me. I called you. You ain't called me, bro. Nobody has my number but my pops and collections. Wells Fargo call me every morning. You ain't got that number, Larry. Come on, Larry, you pumping. Capper, baseball, strike one. You ain't got that number, man. He said, bro, them Ashton. What? What that mean, fool? You ain't got that number, man. Not too many people got my number, man. Look, I had to forcefully get a new number, bro. So everybody only know the old numbers. So they probably call the old number still like, yo, it only go through. I don't got that number no more, man. I got a new number, man. And then besides, check this out, man. I got a business number. Always keep a business number, man. You don't want to just be giving your number out like that. Always keep a business number, you heard? That way you can have certain people to hit your business number. I got people that still call me till this day, like Deontay Wilder, till this day, trying to do business with me, even though I told him like I'm no longer doing this business. You know what I mean? I mean, everybody could be business mogul, man. It doesn't just have to be black men, bro. If you got a business mind, you got a business mind. Feel me? Arabs got business minds. Mexicans, Asians. It's a lot of people that have business minds. You feel me? You just gotta think of something that's gonna make you money and you could sustain whatever that business may be. You know. He said you look like Chef Rush. Man, I don't even know who Chef Rush is, bro. I look, one thing about me, I don't really pay attention to a lot of like mad celebs, bro. Not to say I don't know like the most comments, you know, but I'm not somebody that's really like paying attention to a lot of these people. Cause before I even got on YouTube, bro, I never was on the internet, bro. I barely. Only thing I would post would be like clips with music, bro. You feel me? I never even posted anything, pictures, videos, all be music related, you know. But then I just stopped posting, so I never was online looking at stuff all day. I was outside, man, trying to get to a bag, running a place like the quarterback. He said with a mustache like yours. Nah, bro, this I don't know. Y'all really think my mustache is so special, bro? I just think this like a regular mustache, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Nothing crazy about this mustache, man. He said, could tell you ain't get to the bag yet. Nah, nigga, get up, you right. We on the way right now. We on the way right now, fool. Yo, I told bro, hey, put gas in there that we can go to Japan, bro. Put some gas in the whip that take us to Japan to get this bag, dog. Yeah, get up. I ain't gonna be one of them pump fakers. Like, yeah, man, I have 300,000 in my bank account. Nah, bro, I ain't even there yet. Right now, we trying to strike a cool 10-piece chicken nuggets, man. Cool 10-piece chicken nuggets, man. Boom. After the 10-piece, boom, we're gonna put the 10-piece into something nice. I ain't gonna hop into the nice thing. I'm gonna make some bread off the something nice first. Then I'm gonna try to make another 10-piece chicken nugget, man. You know, once you do something once, you can do it more than once, you know? So, but I ain't none of them pump fakers gonna be like, yeah, I'm up, man. I got 300K put up. Nah, I ain't even got none of that right now, man. Right now, I'm finna pick up extra shifts to try to fix the car windshield that somebody destroyed, you know what I mean? So, your boy's grinding, you know, just like y'all grinding. That's the inspirational part. You feel me? We all grinding. Even the celebs, they grinding. It might look like glam and glitz, but it ain't all that for real. He said you got $300. Nah, not right now, fool. It's tapped. I'm tapped right now, man. Feel me? Most I got right now is some food to eat and some tree and 2 woods. Until that check hit, you feel me? Like, it's most I got right now is some food to eat, some fire tree, bro. Kill, piff, and 2 woods, man. That's what I got right now. Then I got my life and health. It's bigger than money, man. My limbs, you know, the ability to see, talk, speak. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that's better than $1 billion any day. You heard? Walk. Of course, the money gonna come, man. You understand? Everybody. This is the thing about the bread, bro. Listen, we all got an endless opportunity to get to this bag. Even a homeless person. A homeless person can literally go to the store, boom, buy $2 scratch off, and hit the jackpot, bro. Boom, he's up. It can happen like that, bro. or hit 500. You know what I'm saying? Or hit 3,200. But there is no time limit on making the bread, as long as you alive. It's no time limit. So you might see people who might be billionaires and millionaires. Like, don't think about that, man. You could have that happen literally overnight. You go to work and sue a company and win a settlement. You just never know how, man. So he said beating it to your stream right now. Yeah, I don't know, my boy. You need some help. You might have to chill. You over here jerking to the screen. Ain't nothing crazy even happening, fool. That boy be on the XX sites. He said, why you stay in a crack house, shack house if you so rich? Man, I wouldn't say I stay in a crack house, man. I would say I stay in an exclusive flex space. I like to call it a flex space because I'm the only one in the building, except for like the stragglers who got to hide, but they might be in the alley or something. But officially, your boy's in the crib dolly. So anybody running here, they meet the say hello to my little friend, man. And they got him on the cam right there. Flatline. He said, sup, everyone. Yo, Daniel, baddies, what's up? He said, God looks like Amba Tankum. Who's that, man? I don't even know who that is. That a king? That sound like a king from Paris. Not Paris, but Egypt. He said, I'll let you get a P for 800 right now. Where you at? I don't even do that stuff, man. I'm good. I don't need a plate from you, man. I'm full already. If I want a plate, I'd get more plates. But right now, I take a half a portion. That mean I took, bro, take off some weight. My unc here deliver. I don't even need you to pull up. You could be trying to hit a lick for $800. Like the bum boys in the hood. Good luck. Somebody might smoke you, blow your top. Cause you ain't gonna rob everybody and think somebody ain't gonna pull up and you'll get stopped. I knew somebody. He took 4.9 from me. I don't know who whacked them, but they did a favor for the world, you see. The crazy part about him getting whacked, the family don't know he was acting like that. The family don't know he was robbing, trying to get to them racks. The family don't know the money that he stole is how he came and created a business and even established that. But they was crying online. How it happened to him. This can't be the facts. In reality, you doing wrong out here, somebody gonna come and wipe your nose. In reality, look, that means you will get whacked. You feel me? He said, come on, bro, I got you, man. For real, no dummy. And get out of here, man. Hey, you gotta ship that P, man. Send that, bruh. You feel me? Try that and drop it off at a carrier spot, dog. We don't link up no more, man. It's too many sharks, man. These dudes that they'll shoot you for $50, man. Nah, I'm telling you, bro. Hey, they'll hit you for $50, bro. No cap. Feel me? They hit you for an iPhone 17, bro. You heard? Don't trust nobody on a link up. Don't link up and do no business. Shipping only, man. UPS, man. FedEx. He said, Swiss cheese, you what's up, silver tourist? Yeah, they Swiss cheese you for nothing, bro. I'm telling you. The other day I was watching this crime show. This man try to steal this man's car. They end up killing the man, bro. You feel me? Then they get in the interrogation room like, bro, I ain't even try to kill that guy, bro. Like really, I wasn't even trying to aim for his head. You can't trust these fools, bro. I'm telling you, don't be linking up doing business with nobody. They want to do business. You put it on your website, you ship it out, gang. If you ain't getting no sales, you ain't getting no sales. But right now, it's too tough out there. Everybody, first you gotta understand, a lot of people don't want to work right now because they've got accustomed to the government funding that we was getting through COVID. It's real stuff. Everybody had bread during COVID, bro. Everybody was up. Real PPP loans was going dumb. People was up. All that dried out, man. Some of these people, they never got jobs after that. They just kept chilling. You feel me? So some people, they might have went back to work. You know what I mean? Some people that can't get jobs. You know what I mean? So a lot of the percentage of people they just want to rob. They just want to hit a lick. So you think anybody pulling up with good intent to do business? I ain't gonna lie, it's a dub, bro. It don't matter if they're in middle school, high school. They could be granddad status and it still might hit you with a lick, you know? So you just do stuff at a distance, bro. Don't be doing no business up close, man. I'm telling you that from knowing the times that changed. I used to love selling stuff, bro. But now times ain't the same. I gotta ship this out because bro might try to hit me for a lick. I got the blick on me, but in reality, I need some lawyers. If I go in here and blow homie shit, do I want to pay the lawyer fees? I need the best one. I mean, I need like 2,500, 3,500, possibly 2 or 3. But then depending on the situation, they're going to say, was there probable cause to draw your firearm? In reality, it was a robbery. Because that's the point of guilt to prove in a court of law. It's kind of dumb, you know. So why be in that situation when they might be like, yeah, we want to slam this black brother. Maybe like 2 or 4. That's years missed. Because I blew homie top off. And when I come, I got to deal with his family on that revenge. Then I got to probably blow their whole top off. Now there's more things involved. You know what I mean? Like that's like the trend. You blow a nigga head off trying to rob you. Now his family mad at you. Like, he was a jack boy. Now you got beef with them. Now you got to smoke them. You feel me? This how it go, bro. He said it's live. Man, I don't know what bro talking about. Yeah, I ain't even gonna mention the president, man. Y'all, that's y'all own time. Y'all boys be coming here asking the wildest stuff. He said Drake is the best rapper, brother. Nah, he's not the best rapper. He makes some of the best songs though. I give you that. He's not the best rapper though. Drake ain't the best rapper, broski. He makes the best songs and musics. You feel me? But yeah, y'all gotta be smooth out here. Everybody say, yo, Scooby Doo. He said, I support you. You should be president. Nah, I never want to be president, bro. It's too much work, man. At the end of the day, why would you want to be in charge of so many people? It's too much work, man. Be in charge of yourself, man. Feel me? I don't want to be president. I don't want to be mayor. I just want to chill, fool. I don't want to really no major title or nothing. You know, that's something else. Yeah, man, I'm just a chill dude, man. At the end of the day, it's like titles mean nothing, bro. Like I feel like people who want titles, it's like validation for them. Then once they get that, they change. They become different. You know what I'm saying? They become ignorant. You know, they just become different, bro. So I don't want to be no mayor, no president. I'm straight on that, bro. You give me the check, fool. Give me the check, fool. My boy want to be mayor, give him the mayor seat, you heard? Fool want to be president, he can be president, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how many situations I've been, like, literally recruited for and I turned down and they got mad because I just didn't want to be a part of this. You know what I mean? Like, so in reality, I just, like, doing my own thing, bro. I don't need to be... Yo, 7 Hutsy Dips, what's up? I don't need to be like, have a title to feel good. I feel good right now. I ain't the mayor. I ain't the president. I feel good right now. Some people need to be the mayor to feel good. Like, yeah, I'm the mayor. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares about all that? You feel me? Right now, we walk outside, I ain't gonna lie. Like, the mayor in the crowd of people, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even recognize this guy. I'm not even trying to sound ignorant, but you feel what I'm saying? Maybe y'all recognize all y'all mayors out there, unless somebody say, hey, this is the mayor. If you saw the mayor walking on the street, gang, you just gonna see a regular person, fool. Like, all that titles don't mean nothing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, don't let that be something you really need to feel good. Feel good right now. You somebody right now, man. You MADCFZFZ, man. You feel me? You 7 Hutsy Dip, man. You don't gotta be the man. You don't gotta be the president. You somebody now. You feel me? It can never be another you unless you create one. And you gotta go find someone else. You know what I'm saying? It could be many mayors, bro. It could be many presidents. You heard me? It could never be another holy-ish ADVD player unless you bring an offspring. Y'all gotta get what I be saying, man. Don't be going for them titles, man. You know what's crazy? I wish when I was younger I didn't spend so much time trying to go to the NBA. You know, some people would be like, yeah, you was weak as shit, da da da. But it was like being an NBA player was a good title, but it was like I really love the game. But then it was like that was kind of like marketed upon me, bro. I wish I had focused on stuff I focus on now. You know, having other interests, bro, like art. You know what I mean? Music. When I was doing that, I wouldn't focus on none of this stuff, bro. You know, he said, "Thank you, smart. So I have to go charge my phone. I'm M8. Take care." He said, "I hope you rock with." Nah, bro. I don't rock with any. I'm not affiliated with any gangs, bro. I never got into gang banging, bro. I thought that shit was dumb. You know what I'm saying? And I lived in the projects where gang banging was popular. There was people when I was in seventh grade. That's when it was really popular. This when people used to have they used to set trip on colors for real. So the Bloods would rock reds. Vice Lords usually had like yellow, or they had all black sometimes. You feel me? Most Vice Lords was Mexicans around that time too. You know, it'd be a couple black dudes that'd be Vice Lords, but I would say primarily at the time, GD was like the biggest gang at the time. You feel me? Just where I was at. You know what I mean? Just because it was primarily around a certain area. So then it became BD. You know, then BD came. But bro, when I was in middle school, seventh grade, people used to be practicing the handshakes and all that, dropping the 5 and then the 9. I ain't care about none of that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Only thing I cared about was going to school, bro, and not getting in trouble, man. Hey, but I hung out and played basketball with all them guys. You feel me? But I just feel like shit was lame, you know. And I know there's a lot of people that got into gang banging and probably wish they didn't get into it. Because when you get into gang banging, you gotta literally prove yourself to every guy. First, before you even get down with a gang, you gotta get DP, bro. You heard what I'm saying? Like most gangs, you gotta get DP. Y'all know what DP is? It's like you fighting mad dudes. You feel what I'm saying? He said if he went to school, hard knocks. Nah, bro, I went to school where middle school they used to fight in the bathroom in the store. Like the bathroom's small, bro. Like the store's like right here, the urinal's right here. It's like the bathroom. Ain't no one really running, so everybody at the door. Boys is banging out by the store. You know what I'm saying? But I knew how the gangs work. I knew people had to fight like 3, 4 guys to get jumped in. I knew all of that, man. I just thought that shit was lame. I'm like, man, I ain't finna join no gang and have a flag in my pocket, bro. I'm just a fresh dude talking to the shorties. He said, any thoughts on Ducks beating the Hawks? I don't really watch hockey, bro, but I like Sidney Crosby. You know what I mean? Sidney Crosby I used to watch a lot of his highlights on SportsCenter. You know, that's how I know about him, but he used to have a lot of fantastic goals. Sidney Crosby, man. That boy played for the Penguins, right? That boy was something different. He's like a magical player, bro. One of them magical players. He is. They used to always show Sidney Crosby, because I used to watch SportsCenter late night highlights after the Lakers game, and they always show Sidney Crosby with the Penguins, and he'd always be doing something crazy, or it'd be like Ovechkin. You know what I'm saying? Crosby or Ovechkin. But just like the way he would control the puck was something different. You know, and I never got into hockey, but I like playing the game. The video game is fun, bro. Once you figure out how to play the video game, hockey video game is really fun. You feel me? But like the games, I ain't never really went to the game. Yo, man, I don't like that y'all be so freaked out, man. I be thinking like, why y'all so hypersexual? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all really just see a person and think sex right away or what? That's not normal. Yeah, the chair gotta get tightened up, man. But y'all gotta calm down, man. Simmer down, man. Simmer down. Be on chill. I can't be like that with everybody. Like, cause you gotta think, what if I ain't on that type of time with you? Then it's kind of awkward. You feel me? Like, it's, you gotta make sure that person at that time with you, man. And it's kind of like you're a little bit awkward, man. I don't know why y'all like that though. Y'all gotta go out there and meet people, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think a lot of y'all be meeting people. You heard? Yeah, I mean, I don't even know you though. So it's like, imagine you don't know somebody and you off rip just come off on some freaky shit. And the person might not even be feeling that way or off rip. It's like it's bad, mad awkward, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's very mad awkward, man. But I don't know if that's normal for y'all. That's not really normal for me. Like, it's not. It's no way I'm gonna just see a woman, even if she's beautiful, and just go up to her and be like, "Yeah, I just want to f the shit out of you right now." It's like that's weird. If she's not on that time, if I don't feel like she's on that time, if she's not like, "Why yes," like just take me here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just gonna go up to her and be like that. I gotta know she's on that time, man. Y'all boys and girls, y'all be just too hypersexual. Because if a person not on that time, it's kind of awkward. Is it not awkward? What do you expect that person to be like? It's a little bit awkward, man. If they on that time, it's not as awkward. But if they on that time, it's very. They not on that time, it's very awkward. And I don't know what be going on with y'all. Like y'all be just beating off too much. That's why y'all be like that. Or what's up? Y'all gotta come clean at night, man. Why y'all be like that? Why you guys so freaky, freaky deaky? Y'all be on the 50 Shades of Grey every day. You talking about it takes anxiety away. So you gotta be freaky because you got anxiety? Nah, get out of here. That is not it. You just freaked out, man. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but you gotta snap back to reality. What's up, cheeky? Cheeky boy. Cheeky boy Esteban. Nah, Mr. Suarez, what's up, man? You like saying cheeky boy, huh? Cheeky boy. That boy said, yeah, keep talking. I mean, that's the point of the live, Dylan. That boy Dylan. Keely said YOLO. Nah, Keely, you need some what's the word, man? I can't even think of the word I need to say right now. You need some self-control. Work on self-control first, you feel me? It's gonna get you some places. That way, even though you freaked out, you might see somebody else. They not even on that type time, so you might not, be on that type time with them. Read the room, man. Read the room, man. Esteban, what you up to tonight, though? I'm a little bit hungry, though. I might have to make something, make something. I might have to make something to eat. Yeah. Nah, this chair, I don't know why this chair got so squeaky, bro. It wasn't like this before, was it? I don't remember it being this squeaky on them. He said, ask your mommy. Bro, I don't live with my mom, bro. You bugged out, fool. You want to know when I moved out? I moved out at 18, brother. I'm gonna tell you the scene of me telling my OG I want to move out, right? I ain't gonna get too much details, man. But a lot had happened that night, man. I was physically attacked, fam. My shirt was ripped, you feel me? But I took it to the chin like a boss, man. A 17-year-old boss or whatever. It's like the summertime. You feel me? I was gonna turn 18. I specifically remember going outside and I told my pops, man, we was talking, after the fact. I'm like, yo, I can't stay here no more, you heard? And it's been we done had this conversation before, you feel me? But I always kind of like just kind of forget the plan, you know what I mean? So, but tonight was different though, you feel me? Like it was like I was a little emotional. I wasn't balling. I ain't no baller. Nah, none of that, man. So a little bit of trickles come. You feel me? Just down a couple trickles come down my face. But it's me telling him, it's like, yeah, I can't stay here no more, man. But I know you want me to be here, but I can't. You feel me? Once I get 1-8, I'm out. And he like, man, I'm like, nah, I really mean that. Then my uncle come. I'm not trying to hear shit he talking about. Feel me? I ain't even regarding nothing he talking about, birds. Me and my pops convo with them. He's saying what he's saying. I'm not even hearing him, bro. My mind is made. It's just like it's a moment, like with me and my pops. It's like an official goodbye for real. Then my birthday came and I got the crib, and since then I ain't never been back. But we became stronger when I left. You know what I'm saying? So you ever live on your own since 18 and ain't moved back to the crib? Holla at me. You not doing that and you can't relate, bro. I done been through all the ups and downs and almost getting evicted, going to court, talking to the freaking judge, having receipts of rent to show the ledger. This is off with the apartment. Then they realize, oh, this is a different apartment unit. Pro se lawyer. What you know about being a pro se lawyer, bro? You going to court, you talking to the public defender that's representing the apartment that's trying to take you to court for like 4K, but you got receipts on every payment made, even though this ain't your first rodeo. You don't have your first apartment dolly. You took care of your moms, your brothers, while you were working full time. You don't know nothing about this, man. And then you got your friends in the group chat hating on you because they want to be taking care of their moms and their brothers. And they act like it's a competition, but they live with their mom and their brothers. You don't know nothing about that, brother. You feel me? While still maintaining genuineness, you know what I mean? Still, you on your own, but you find time to see your siblings every weekend or the next. Whether it's the movies, the driving, the mall. You heard? Because this something your pops instill in you. You don't know nothing about that, brother. Why you still doing your thing out there? Whether it be trapping, making plays. I can't talk about everything, but maintaining that balance of outside life, being big bro, the son. You don't know nothing about that. The friend. All of that at once, man. You don't know nothing about that, bro. Without being selfish, bro. That takes a lot. It takes a lot of like heart. You feel me? But I done been through, like I said, man, like the whole trials and tribulation. Because when most people move out, they move back home, bro. Because at some point, they face a war and they turn around. I done faced a lot of war, bro. I gotta get through this war. That's how I'm thinking. How we gonna get through this war? I'm telling y'all real stuff. It ain't no crime. I'm telling y'all motivational. Y'all post their hand, be like, yo, I can do anything. Cause it's been dolly, bro. I say dolly, bro. Man, besides counsel, I like to call it counsel for my pop. It's been a few times my pops did had to extend a hand for real, but he has a life, bro. You feel me? And at the end of the day, it's not about struggling, bro. I'm not telling you this to say I was struggling. I'm telling you to say that what I went through made me strong. So when people be like, you living with your mom, it's like I gotta tell them, man, bro, I moved out at 18. It ain't about creating a struggle story. It's to give you the understanding of the life I had to live compared to you. You might not have to move out at 18. You feel me? You might can stay till you 30. I don't got the luxury, you heard? Ain't no coming back. You know what I mean? I do have my own place, brother. Like, are you missing the point of what I'm saying? Somebody told me I live with my mom, so that went into all of that. But like, bro, I can't live with my mom. I moved out at 18 and never moved back. I personally can't live with no one for real but myself. That's how it's been for real. One time I had to get a roommate, but it was only for a month. You know what I mean? Because I had to give up the apartment to avoid eviction. But I tell y'all real trials and tribulations so y'all can be inspired, not to say, oh, let me feel bad for him. Nah, bro. even if I was to say that like during the moment, it's just like not too many people be willing to change the situation, bro. This is real talk. Like you do all that complaining to certain people. How many of them really change the situation? Not many, bro. So you got to figure that out. That's why I'm saying that it ain't to say that. He said I don't have a dad. He died when I was 20 and dealt with everything from that point on. Before that, on my own place, girl. Real talk, Mr. Barber. You get what I'm saying? And it's not for us. He don't say that for us to petty him, but this is a tough life right here. Cause most dudes without their dads, they go down the wrong path, And when I was staying with my pops, and I told him bro, it was one time I packed all my bags, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm ready to leave. I'm gonna just go stay with my mom. I never met my mom ever. I'm like, I'm gonna just go over there. My pops talked to me like the whole day, like, I don't want you to go over there. I'm like, why? He like, cause you're not gonna be the same guy. I'm like, what you mean? Like, you just not gonna be the same guy. And I got it when my brother went over there after he lived here. I would have been a different dude, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Just cause the environment over there, it was like I had to adapt, but in adapting, I would have to be ruthless. And it's like I could be ruthless, but it's like that's not my true character. But it's like over there, man, that had to be it every day. You feel me? Every day. I'm talking about every day. I done been over there. I done peeped the vibes. So for Barber to go through a life like that and still grow up to be a good man, yeah, that's a salute, bro. It's not for you to be like, oh, let me feel bad for him. Nah, he's a soldier. He's somebody that went through something that a lot of people couldn't go through, fam, and he came out nice. You feel me? Fortunately, I had my dad, but that's all I had. You feel me? Some people they only got their grandma, or they uncle or they aunt. But those people that make it out of that, bro, they golden. Cause a lot of people, their life is kind of easy, bro. Like, which is good, cause life should be easy for everybody. But not everybody's dealt that card. Not everybody's dealt both of their parents from young age. More real family support from aunts and uncles. Not everybody gets that. What's up, gratitude games? Gratitude at games. What's up, bro? So the people who don't get that and they turn out good, man, like that's a blessing, bro. It's not a struggle story. It's not for pity. It's like they made it. That's called making it, bro. I don't know. For most people, making it is being on a TV, bro. That's not really making it, gang. Y'all might see me. The news reporter could be reporting. I could literally jog behind her. I made it. Nah, like that's for most people, but making it is like, man, having a life that's not so easy and grinding out and creating one for yourself, bro. That's making it, bro. Real talk. And that's a life for a lot of people. But you wouldn't know that because they don't play victim, bro. Like for instance, Mr. Barber could get on here and just be a moping guy, and make his channel all about moping, but instead he could inspire kids out there who don't have a dad. He could get on YouTube and say, man, listen, man, this could be the title, what the process of not having a dad and what I learned. You know what I'm saying? Growing up without a dad, what I learned. He could literally get on here and give his experience that's gonna motivate a lot of people that don't have dads. That might be at their grandma crib, at their mom crib, like mad, cause they don't know who they supposed to be. You feel what I'm saying? Cause your dad supposed to really guide you towards being a decent fellow. If he's there, you know what I mean? Or the spirit of him is still in you to where those traits will be a part of you naturally, you feel me? But he can inspire people, bro. It's a lot of people who lost their pops early. And that stopped them. Stopped them from being motivated, from being a good kid, being a good guy. Might have joined a gang. I'm telling you real stuff. So it's like, it ain't a struggle story. That's inspirational, man. Mr. Barber, man, get on that, man. Put that on a YouTube, bro. Because we can all, like, get inspired from others, Like, when I was going through all that stuff, I was like, man, I just felt totally alone in a sense. But then it's like I wasn't alone. It was like, okay, this is just my life story. You know, it's either I kind of fail and crumble, or you know, I kind of just basically just arise from this junk. You know what I'm saying? I'm originally from the Ivory Coast, but I lived in New York for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But somewhere now, I'm kind of somewhere by Lake Michigan right now. You feel me? But at the end of the day, he said my dad used to say not to trust anyone, be the most cynical possible, because if people need to with you, they will, and they'll always try to justify it. Exactly, he helped you establish principles early. That's something you learn from your pops. You feel me? Nah, I'm not a thug, my boy. I'm a GG, a good guy. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you need those principles to understand other people. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, we all take inspiration from others, man. Don't look at nobody's story or experience as like a struggle experience because you didn't experience that. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you just look at them like, dang, okay, that person had a different life. But it's not like they saying that for pity, bro. Yeah. We done been through all the things we was supposed to been through. Like, this the moment for us to shine. You know what I mean? I know Mr. Barber don't have to get through all those emotions. When I was moving out at 18, I felt lit, but I had different emotions too, bruh. Like for real, I'm telling you, it wasn't all peach cobbler, strawberries, nah, fool. It's like, man, this really it. I'm really finna pay rent for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? How do I cell phone bill? Now I've been paying my cell phone bill, but still, it was like I was just putting all that together. Like, dog. Yeah, I was thinking like, nah, it's really, this is it for real. Like, dang. First thing I was thinking about, like, dang, I really gotta get up for work early, cause I used to be bad at waking up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That was something that was I was terrible when I moved out of that, but living on my own, I had to adjust quick. Otherwise, you would be losing them jobs fast. I'm telling you. You know, a lot of us, when we live at home, we cool with sleeping in because your parents be like, hey, wake up, vital surge, wake up, it's time to get up. Get on your own, bro. Ain't nobody calling you. You might sleep through the 5 alarms, boy. Wake up like, oh, snap, it's 12:30? I was supposed to be there at 7. You struggling, you want to shower, but you don't know you want to shower. It's like, nah, man. Yeah, like if you not good at, bro, I know what I was bad. I was bad at waking up. I struggled with that for a while. The job that got me was the airport job, bro. It's like a military camp. It's like, bro, if you running late, you gotta run. If you don't run, you're late. If you're running late, if you run as fast as you can, you might make it. So, bro, it's a long stretch, bro. It's like at least probably like at least a mile or a mile and a half before you can clock in. So you know, I used to work second shift, so I never had to worry about waking up, fool. So this was the job I had to get up at. I had to get up at 3:30. But I don't work jobs where I started at like 9, you know, so it wasn't as bad. So I'm like, dang, you gotta be that 5:30 sharp. Sharp, you get 3 strikes, bro. Literally, only 3 strikes, bro. Only 3 strikes. You know what I mean? So you know, the first time I'm cool because I'm geek. So first morning I'm 5:30's nothing. You know, I'm face the wood, boom, boom, go. Bro, it got to a point I had this girl calling me all the time, but then she kind of got mad at me. So she wouldn't call me no more. You feel me? She like my best friend at the time, so she got mad at me. She wouldn't call me no more. But that's because I had gotten in an argument with one of her other friends, man. He was annoying, bro. Feel me? But it was like involving her. So long story short, I gotta get up on my own for real. You feel me? So I ain't gonna hold you. Like it was times I was on schedule at 3:30. But it was times where I get up at like 3:45. I gotta jump in the shower 3 minutes, get ready. The wood's already rolled. Boom. I don't even really put my work stuff on. I take it off, but I put like a beater on and put it in my bag. So it's three. It's like 4 o'clock, man. Everybody in the building sleep except for the fiends. Calm down. Light in my hand. I put my clothes in the back. You feel me? Roll the window down. I'm hitting the herb the whole way there. Full wood. Boom. Come park where we had to park because we had to board a shuttle. Make sure I get everything out. But the bus, bro. The bus driver will always have us late, bro. I don't know why. The bus driver would pull up at like 2:17, bro. We gotta clock in at 5, not 2:17, but 5:17 is when we get to the door, the main door to enter the airport. Bro, when we get in there, we gotta go like a mile stretch, bro. You see old people running. You see young people running. I ain't gonna lie, I'm Will Smith Pursuit of Happiness, dog. One time I knocked this white dude walkie out, his phone out his hand, his headphones, his bag over. Cause you know he was standing on a little tram. The little tram that just move and stuff. So I'm juking people on that jump, trying to get through them to get through the space and to get good timing. So I literally tackle this man. Boom! Damn near knock him over. I picked it up fast. I'm like, my bad, buddy. Pat him on the back. Man, that extra 2 seconds, 60 seconds just killed time. I gotta jet through there and then get to a point I be so tired I gotta walk, fast walk. Then I gotta go, bro. This was like a 4:30 a.m. track workout because I ran track, bro. This is what they had you do for like fast sprints to build up your win, fam. So I get there 5:30. It was a fingerprint clock and I clock in. So when I go clock in, I ain't gonna lie, the managers was D-eaters, bro. It was this guy named Brian Pumper, bro. This guy had a porn star name. He was just a weirdo, bro. He wasn't nothing like a porn star. He was just like a creep. Like freaking Jeffrey Dahmers or something. I remember every morning. Because I had been in their office a couple times for something else. So they already got their eyes on me. So this man would literally come check the clock and be like, yo, he'll ask the lady there, yo, you seen YS? And she'll be like, yeah, I think he's here. So he'll go looking for me, but the way that the airport was set up, it's like his business is right here, but they had these big old pillars, fam. So I'll be behind the pillar catching my breath. Cause you gotta think, I just literally sprinted since I got off the bus, fool, just to make it at 5:30. I'm behind a pillar like tired, just catching my breath. Cause keep in mind, I just faced the whole wood. I faced the whole wood, sprinted a mile, speed walk sprint, clock in. I'm catching my breath. I watch this man every morning, just looking around, trying to see if I'm here, see if they was gonna have a meeting today. But I'm seeing him from behind the pillar, bro, because the pillar's so big, it's blocking everything, but I can see everything. You know what I mean? I'm just looking at him like, man, it's goofy ass looking for me. I'm like, he lame. So instead of going to my zone right away, I go do some other wild shit. I'm like, man, I done burned half my high, bro. I go pearl up, boom, get chop suey. Nah, never was smelling like herb, bro. Check it out. I got pearl up, get chop suey, boom. So the airport is a flat surface. Any airport, there's not a lot of infrastructure there, bro. Really, besides the physical structure that they got for the airport. You feel me? So the wind is heavy, bro. When I say the wind is heavy, it's not like you in a neighborhood, it's mad houses stopping the wind. You heard? You only gonna feel the winds from certain angles. When you work at the airport, bro, you feel the wind from all angles. So once I pearl up, fool, I would literally stroll to the zone. When I say stroll, jacket wide open, looking like freaking DMX off of Belly or something. You know what I'm saying? Literally aired out. Bro, I'm talking about as a fully aired. No spray needed. Fully aired out, boy. Come in the zone, don't even smell like nothing. You feel me? Then I got a flight at first in the morning, 5:45. I gotta walk at least like half a mile for this big old plane that's coming in at 5:45. They did that every morning. They're like, yeah, give him a plane that's like 5 Concords away so he can walk. You know what I mean? Man, this shit didn't do nothing though, man. That job really shaped me up though. I ain't gonna lie. Taught me how to be up early. It made me really care about not wanting to get fired for being late. You know, anybody that work at the airport, they know you gotta be mad early, bro. You gotta be up mad early. Y'all gotta think when people even board flights 2, 3 in the morning. Say yeah, okay, I doubt when. Nah, but you gotta think though. Listen, my shoe, I didn't have the clothes on in the car. I had a white beater. So you gotta think. I'm already thinking steps ahead, bro. If I'm driving with my windows down, the back windows, front side, I got a white beater. I'm hitting the wood. All that shit is already airing out. Boom. You feel me? By the time I even pull up to park the car to kiss the shuttle, bro, ain't no weed smell. You feel me? Most it might be is like on my fingertips or something. But that's easy. That's just washing my hands. So originally when I go to the bathroom, I just do that. But then we used to have gloves, bro. Y'all gotta think. When you work on a ramp, you got gloves. Anybody at work, they got gloves. So instead of holding it with my bare hands, you feel me? I'ma just use the glove. But I wouldn't face the whole thing in there though. That's hot. That's like, come find me. Like maybe half the jump, boom. Alright. Bury the rest. Put it up. Now I'm gonna take the gloves and I'm gonna put some soap on the gloves. Boom. But while I'm in there, I don't have my shirt on, fool. I got the shirt off. But when I clock in, the shirt is on though. You gotta think, I'm not just not thinking things through, bro. Like you gotta be smart, man. If you taking certain risks, you gotta know the consequences of the risk you're taking, how to calculate them, what spots are good, you know, like so of course I'm gonna have my work showing when I clock. When I hit the bathroom, it's beat the time. Beat the time, boom. My joint in the bag, but I don't even bring my bag in there with me. It's on the side. You feel me? Outside the door. But I'm listening to the door. It ain't like I'm in the bathroom comfortably sitting in the corner. Nah, bro. It's the door right here. And I ain't letting everything I'm really facing lightly because I can't really air it all out in here, you know? But it's like I said, you gotta be smart. Get up out of there. Boom. But it's like the last BR to where you really gotta be on that. You feel me? But then it's the best BR because the door right there to the exit, boom, to be outside. And then the cam not even, you know? So y'all gotta get it though, man. It's like but I was still wilding doing all that shit at the gig though, man. But I'm surprised none of that junk got me out of there. I had gotten bronchitis. I got bronchitis, bro. And I had got fired because I had got bronchitis and I missed like a few days. Can you believe that? Nah, man. It's cool, man. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. That's my boy, Real Global, man. He good. Real Global is good, man. He said the question of the day is for, are you black enough? Man, don't I look black enough? You ask somebody else, if you ask a white person, they'll say, yes, I'm definitely black enough. They might think I'm Sudanese. Nah, Real Global, you good, man. They ain't know who you was, man. They thought you was just a troll dropping emojis, man. They got no Real Global is good. I'm doing well, gang. You feel me? Shout out to Senor the Spicy Boy. Senor the Spicy Boy. Senor Caliente Eli. Senor Caliente Eli, man. Yeah. Switch the name to Senor Caliente Eli. That's fire. SCE. SCE, right? Yo, shout out to bro from LA, man. My boy Real Global out there in LA, man. Global everywhere, man. You heard we global everywhere. Global everywhere, dog. What y'all got going on tonight? I feel like y'all had me telling y'all mad stories tonight, man. Moving out at 18 and all this other stuff. Feel me? It's a lot of people that moved out earlier than 18, bro. So There's people that had to move out at 15. You heard? He said he had half a percent African. What? I don't know why you even talking to those type of. I ain't gonna lie, like I don't try to bother those type of people, man. Like I let them just experience their own life, you know. I don't like. I'm not affected by their decisions, you know. Whatever they choose to do, they do what they do, bro. I gotta focus on me, you know what I'm saying? Say, where you from? I like your accent. Yeah. I stayed on the East Coast for a little bit. You know, that's where a lot of the influence comes from, man. East Coast vibes, you know, but I'm African. He said, not that guy. I said, yeah, Foley. What's up, not that guy? How you doing, man? Chilling, bro. I'm chilling right now. I'm cranking alive, man. Welcome. I'm glad you joined us, man. It's bossing. I might just make some cereal right now. I'm a little hungry. African cereal real quick, man. You heard? He said it gets spicy or hot, but his answer was like, what the F? Why you bothering, bro, man? Let him. Yo. MMSM, just let him do his thing, bro. He said I had to stop by and show love. Nah, I appreciate you, not that guy. You always appreciate it, man. Hope you're having a smooth Tuesday night, man. Hope Monday was copacetic for you. Shout out to that to Kathleen Langjevid from Netherlands, yo. Shout out to the Netherlands, yo. I heard they got good smoke out there in the Netherlands. I ain't gonna lie. I need to come out there to the Netherlands, yo. When I think of the Netherlands, I just think about football. I don't even know what the Netherlands look like, but sounds like a nice place. The Netherlands. Sound like somewhere exclusive though. From the Netherlands, man. Only certain people can go there, you heard? It says not soccer, it's football. Yeah. My bad. It's football overseas. It's soccer in the US, football overseas. Yeah, man, which makes sense. Football. Yeah, I know I could have been I should have played soccer. I would have been good. My dad was a good soccer player and my uncles. But I never played soccer. I probably could have been a striker. You know what I'm saying? I regret not getting into it, man. I should have got into it. The soccer players used to do a lot of conditioning though. I ain't gonna lie, like, because when I ran track, sometimes we'll see the soccer player. They do a lot of conditioning. You say you do karate, okay? You black belt, Kathleen. You black belt out there. Karate's tough, man. I used to do karate when I was younger. Feel me? Orange is cool though. You gonna be blocked soon, man. UTR said, well. Look what we have here. Boy said you like my ears. How can you see my ears? Nah, and you can't even see my ears, bro. Nah, bro, y'all boys is crazy. He said, well, in the Netherlands, it's the belt before what? Oh, okay. So when you get the black belt, man, when you get that black belt, man, when you say, hiya, when do you say, you will not defeat me? You don't broke the board yet or what? Is it? He said, yeah, Ayush is out of there, man. Somebody pack him up, man. Ship him out, man. UPS, man. Get him packed up right now. Expedite. Yo, shout out to Kathleen for the sub, man. Let me know when you get to break the board. You gotta record you breaking the board or doing karate, bro. On your YouTube channel, man. We gotta see you. Hiya! Sensei. I'm telling you, I used to take karate, bro. When I was younger, man. I just don't remember what belt I even got to, bro. Yeah, karate's fire though, bro. I had this Asian homie who was trying to like, he was a boxer. He trained me for a little bit, but he used to take me to jujitsu classes with him. So I learned full mount, half mount, how to get out the full mount, how to get out the half mount, how to break a chokehold. Like when somebody's really trying to choke you out, how to break a chokehold. Yeah, like the wooden board. You know how y'all get to break the wooden board in class? Yeah, you gotta vlog your karate class. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. The jujitsu class was cool. I learned a lot, man. Like takedowns, we practice takedowns. And what I noticed, man, is like whenever y'all fighting somebody that's bigger than y'all, they always gonna try to wrestle y'all, bro. Anytime I'm fighting somebody bigger, they always want to wrestle because they don't really got much hands. But once you keep that distance, you can flood them. It's over. They always gonna try to wrestle though. And go from a boxing match to a wrestling match. He said, "I'm tall one though, bro." He said, "I can't upload because I don't want my sensei wants to be." Now you could blur his face out. So when you practicing with other like karate guys, have somebody record that. Or when you doing your moves, have somebody record that, bro, or just vlog. You don't have to put a sensei on there. Just you can have the other people that you like do karate with. Man, sure. If you gotta do 500 push-ups, man, that's gonna look lit in the vlog, man. Cam doing 500 push-ups because his coach tripping. he's on. You gonna put the title gonna be Coach made me do 500 push-ups because I was recording. Nah. Yo, there you go. That'll go viral. He said, "I'm dead. Look, you laughing though. You see how you laughing? That's how they gonna be laughing. That'll be a lit vlog, man. You gotta edit that vlog. Like, this is where I messed up. You know how they had that little voice, like, this is where I messed up. You say your favorite wrestler is Logan Paul. Bro, I don't even like Logan Paul like that. What are you talking about? My favorite wrestler used to be Triple H, bro, until he started cheating. When Triple H started cheating, I ain't like him no more. But I used to like Triple H, Rey Mysterio, Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels, Eddie Guerrero, Undertaker, Kane, Trish. What y'all know about Trish, man? The Hardy Boys, Lita. I'm eating some cereal right now. I don't watch WWE no more, but I used to a lot. We used to have the game. Me and my cousins would fight over the game. That boy Jet said, "Look at this guy." What you trying to say, man? I'm ugly or something? I look like Shrek. You saying I look like Shrek, buddy? Donkey. Yeah, the Hardy Brothers was the stuff. Those were some of my favorite characters, though. Like The Rock was cool though, but it was very popular, bro. I didn't like The Rock as much, bro. I did not like him, but I didn't like him as much. One of my favorite guys was John Cena. He had one of the hardest intro music. Dun 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 dun. Come on, man, y'all remember that? If y'all remember that, bro, he said, "But Hardy Boys got throwing gang signs, man." Now Hardy Boys be throwing up some other signs, bro. You feel me, Kathleen? They be throwing up some other sound. Yeah, you know that song. Dun, 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 dun. Then they start rapping. I don't even remember what the rap was. I just remember the dun, 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 Yeah, I know John Cena retired, man. You know what I mean? He like an actor now. Yo, Real Global, what's up? You slid back. Yeah, John Cena like an actor right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he went from wrestling to acting. So did The Rock. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Nah, y'all ain't gonna face each other tonight, man. Y'all ain't gonna face each other tonight, JBM. You know what I'm saying? He said last time the live was funny, bro. Nah, they was wilding out. Y'all gonna face each other another time, JBM. Not right now, man. I know you ready for that battle. You ready to get it busting. You ready to drop some heat bars in here. Give it a little time, JBM. Y'all gonna have it on. Nah, they sometimes we have a Freestyle Friday rap battles, but the other night, two of the people were kind of going against each other, so it's kind of like they wanted to have like a little rap battle, man. But I don't know. We're gonna build up the anticipation more. You know what I mean? So when the battle does happen, it's epic. You know what I'm saying? We want the battle to be epic. I gotta do some dishes like this. My boy says sour chitlins. Bro, I don't even like chitlins. I ain't gonna lie. I always thought them joints was nasty. There's people that like chitlins though. Yeah, I don't, he said battle of the sour chitlins. She trying to say JBM and Rowdy is sour chitlins. They might have to battle you next. They might have to battle you next, man. No cap. You said this the stream with the grilled cheese sandwich was goated. I do like a good grilled cheese. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Not too much butter. Don't soak that joint in butter, man. You talking about bro? Yeah, bro. That said he served. He went to the military for us. He wanted us to say, "Oh, thank you for your service. You did it for every U.S. American." Like, bro, you went to the service for you, my guy. Like, you wanted to be an army man. You didn't even know any of us. Yeah, that's just how it be, though, man. People do things for themselves, and they're like, man, I did that for y'all, man. He said I did go to the USA in December and the bread there, bro. It was not nice. You said it wasn't nice. Hey man, you gotta come visit the USA some more, man. That's lit. You know what I'm saying? But your country might be more lit though, so I don't even know. The Netherlands might be way more lit. Did you have fun out here? So I didn't say right now. I'm talking about the goofies that try to rap, but it's pathetic. Yeah, it's a lot of rappers right now though, JBM. Them dudes be on Instagram. I be having to skip some of their music. Like, oh my gosh, blood in my ears. He's like, yeah, it was fun. What part of the U.S. did you go to? What part of the U.S. was you at? West Coast, East Coast? You go to Cali? Oh, you went to your first NBA game. Who'd you go see play? That's lit. NBA and ice hockey, bro. That's good. Y'all came to visit as a family? Or you just came by yourself? He said he went to Oregon. Okay, that's lit. Oregon. I heard Oregon's nice, bro. Like they got like good scenery out there, good nature views. Yeah, I heard Oregon is very nice. Nah, I ain't cooking. I ain't cooking at that guy. I'm smoking right now. But the phone's on the charger for a little bit. Cause I ain't want the phone to die. You know what I mean? When it's on the charger, the cord like right here. So I'm hitting this herb right now. Nah, it is, brother. Especially tobacco. But not Trito. I gotta find something more natural than the backwoods. Oh man, I'm gonna give up the backwoods at that point. You an athlete right now, man. You shouldn't smoke. When I was an athlete, bro, I didn't smoke or drink. And there was a lot of prayer pressure, but I ain't fold. So long as you don't fold, you should be good. Yeah, he talking about green. I smoke broccoli because it's good for my health. I don't even need no friends. Look, I'm good by myself. That's that old Kodak. Kodak Black. Kodak Black. Flocking is his best song. I be everywhere. Yeah, man. When you're an athlete, don't do no drugs, man. Just stay focused, man. It's not gonna have you on the court sluggish, tired, getting outperformed. Folks be like, you okay? You're not yourself today. Unless you one of those guys that can handle it. I know dudes that used to get high and just drop numbers. Boys be playing high out their mind. Real talk. I'm not gonna cap. They can handle it though. They can handle not being so tired on the court. Yeah, Superstar. We could go stealing cars. You like that song? Nah, Kodak got some good songs though. Before he became weird. Nah, he just be like, is that like that is the best? Yeah. Why you do that like that? One of his songs that put him on was the plug. I be plugging, finessing till I ran into the plug. I got the keys that's up in the Louis V's with Rich the Kid and Playboy Cardi. That put all three of them boys on the map. Yeah, transport is hard when he got the Gator color, Florida colors on. Transport is hard. You feel me? Transport is hard, but you know, ball right there, man. That's a good song that slept on. That's when he got the Florida Gator colors on. You know what I'm saying? Aruna said, "Okay, piggy." I don't know. Do I look like a pig right now? That's what I look like. JFK, what's up, fully? I don't know what you talking about, brother. We just gonna act like you said something normal for a second. My boy said something normal for a second. Yeah, Project Baby. Nah, he got a lot of hits, bro. I'm telling y'all, before he started, even Super Gremlin is a good song, but it's dark. You know what I'm saying? Aruna said, so let's get it. What we getting right now? What are we getting? He said, bring you something to drink. I got water here, bro. I'm straight. You don't gotta bring me nothing to drink. He said, been locked up to 3 different charges. Dang. He said, wearing a ski with a hat ain't normal. Maybe it's not, man. We do abnormal things, you heard? We're not normal. We're the opposite of normal. Lemron. No. Y'all don't even know what that is. I can't talk about that though, real global, but it's possible. We have a criminal in the stream. Yeah, that boy JBM, man, he be up to a lot. JBM stays busy, man. He said no cap. Yeah, JBM stays busy, man. JBM's always doing something. You kind of JBM to always be up to something. You know what I'm saying? That's one person. He said, gotta go. Okay, all right, man. Take care, fool. He said, Lemron, show ass up. Yeah, I know who said that though. That's G Herbo. He's like, I'm the opposite of normal. On Lemron. He said, free JBM. Nah, hey, that boy JVM is crazy. He said, I just stepped out into baby blue, all blue, matching Carolinas jersey, plus the big shorts. Okay, he ready to go play for NC. Next, Michael Jordan in college. My boy said he dipped. I can't, bro. It's going to copyright the stream. If I play music, it's going to copyright the stream unless I play my music. But I don't be trying to hear my music, bro. It's older music. He said I would take a chip bag out of some ramen with some sausages and cheese, cup of water. Nah, that man getting the what's it called? Fudge, I forgot the name. It's called something when you locked up, man. You know what I'm talking about, JBM. He getting all the supplies, man. My boy say I look like Steve Harvey. Yeah, real Z's. I've heard that before, man. I heard that. Nah, it's not the spread, man. He getting something. Container? Nah. Frig. I forgot the name, bro. Yeah, it's something like that, though. That's where they get all, like, they snacks and stuff. He said, cheesy, man, Wheezy. They talking about Lil Wayne. I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all know it's like y'all least favorite part of the live. When I got a dip, man. That boy said he was in Supermax in Cali. Sound tough. He was in there with the brawlers, man. But nah, this not y'all favorite part of the live, and I know it's not. It's not mine's either. You feel me? Said Wayside Supermax. They ain't real global. You was in there thugging. You know what I'm saying? Supermax using that junk. They locked you down. He said, don't forget about the promo. What the battle? The battle ain't happening yet, man. So I ain't gonna promo it yet, but Commissary, yeah, commissary. He was getting a commissary. That's what I'm talking about right there, JBM. Yeah, I said the container. What? He was getting your commissary gang, not the container. What am I talking about? What container? He said you gotta pay for that unless you get a welfare package. Now, facts. You need money on your books to get commissary, or you gotta be really a finesser in there. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I said container gang. That's what I meant. Commissary. I gonna say container. He's getting the containers. We're like, what? They was like, this guy is his first time here. Yo, like, yo, gang, when'd you get your containers, man? I ain't get my containers yet. I'm like, what is man talking about? But now you definitely need money in your books to be able to get all that, man. He said he sound like a heavy hitter. Nah, Real Global is nuts, boy. They gonna think your boy Fish Guppy. Nah. They're like, yeah, he's green. He's green. He said, by the way, when I was 18, I'm a little older. Nah, I know you smooth now. You can't be getting locked up if you got a wife and a girlfriend, man. That means it's go time. Real Global, you can't miss years, man. You know what I mean? You gotta be around for them ladies. Especially if you giving them to them regular. They say he was adopted by a white family from Nigeria. What? Who? And that's so weird. You was trapping back then, Trap Star 8. Boy, was a Trap Star. He said, I got the KDs for the 40 piece. If you want to get the tree, holla at me, I'll pull up. But don't play around, I'll light you up. I got the piece. Next, he's going to say who Kobe and Shaq. Bro, you said I was adopted by a white Nigerian family? What are you talking about, brother? I got a real African dad, man. You crazy? I couldn't live with no Nigerian white family. That don't even make sense, man. You know what I mean? That don't even make sense, boy. My boy said I needed the soups in that joint, the chicken noodle soup with the soda on the side. Nah, Joe, prison food be gross, bro. No cap. But a lot of stuff are made out there in prison, man. But look, I don't be trying to leave, man. This my least favorite part of the live when I got to dip, man. Cause I love y'all all, man. I be wishing we could just kick it, politic, get our rocks off for Nate on here, man. But y'all know I gotta work tomorrow, man. I did pick up an extra shift, so I'm working the extra hours tomorrow, man. Double. So you know what I mean? I gotta get a little. He's like, she stay up, gang. Nah, I gotta get a little bit of shut eye, bro. I'm working dang near 16 hours, man. So, you know, at the end of the day, I gotta get some sleep, man. Just to get this money, you heard? But I love y'all, man. It's always a good vibe. And before I leave, I'm gonna say this. I love y'all because, bro, I could be me, bro, and y'all still rock with me, man. You feel me? I don't have to have a script. I don't have a script. You know, it's all natural and we all just flow, you know. Stay out of trouble, man. Y'all be smooth out there. Be happy, bro. You know, just appreciate what you got, man. You feel me? Yo, Stephanie ain't slide tonight, man. Oh, there she go. Yeah. What's up, Miss Nicole? Hey, speaking of Stephanie, JBM, there you go. Yeah, shout out to real global, man. Steph Nicole, somebody spoke of you and you appeared, man. JBM, I told you to follow Steph Nicole's page if you want to tune in with her, man. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and follow her page so you can do what you gotta do. You ain't gotta go through me, broski. Fully. You know what I mean? You get on the court like Curry. Golden State. You know what I mean? You know, but I love y'all, man. Shout out to Miss Nicole for joining the live. Miss Nicole, I'm waiting for you to drop some content for real, man. You heard? It is crazy. Somebody spoke your name and you came like that. I mean, you're gonna live a long life, man. When you appear while people were just talking about you, so drop that content soon so everybody can tune in, man. You got fans already, man. You ain't even dropped no content yet. That's nuts. You got my fans, Stephanie. That's how the streamers probably be tweaking over fans. You heard? He said, "Wait, what the heck do you do social media? I never knew that when we talk. What the heck you do? Your God is good. I don't even know when we talk, man." He said, "All right, homie, stay up. Always keep your head up and stay strong. Every day is a nah. Every day is a new day, JM, JBM. We the soldiers, man. We fight till the end, man. If we lose in the end, we lose fighting. That's all that matters. We don't go out tucked." He said, "Nah, I don't remember you, man. But listen, you here now, so I can get to know you. You know what I mean? But more than likely, it might be in the next stream. You feel me? But I love y'all all, man. You guys are the best. Y'all make the lives worthwhile. And I love doing the lives, bro, for real. You feel me? It's like it's relaxing. You know what I mean? I get to chop it up with y'all after work. But everybody have a smooth night, man. Take care. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna do it again. You know what I'm saying? But like that.